Hey guys, it's RG the Awesome here, and before I get to the Soul Link episode, yes, it is kind of late tonight. In fact, for a lot of people, it's not tonight, it's tomorrow, and I'm really off. What happened was a lot of things just came up, and things that I thought the way that my day was planned was going to work out fine. But then we had some difficulties recording a new project that's going to be coming up here soon. One of the matches I was going to have for the Orange League just didn't happen, and it was just everything was crazy and clashing, and I ended up not getting time to get this video out on time, and so. While I am a little late, I will try to keep it going on to that usual thing. Another thing I want to say is, for some reason, OBS isn't working right for me, and my audio is just, it's not capturing my mic audio. It catches everything else. Right now, I'm using my webcam because it just won't. OBS doesn't want to work. I don't know, but anyways, here is the Soul Link.
Hey guys, it's RG the Awesome here, bringing us episode 3 of our Soul Link with the one and only man of choices himself, CJ.
Hey, it's your friend Choice CJ, and yeah, I am all about those choices. You guys make good life decisions. Don't make any PLCs. Those are that's not what you're supposed to do in life. That's my pro tip of the day.
Anyways, if you guys are not subbed to him, you should probably rethink your life and check the description right now and check him out, because he is, and honestly, not overreacting at all, he is one of my favorite people in the poker tubing scene. He makes some of the best videos I've seen. And last episode was a doozy. No spoiler alerts, of course. But I will say, one very creepy Mr.
Oh yeah, that was too close for comfort. So it's on my channel. So if you guys have not already done so, please swing on over to my channel, check out the video, and while you're there, go ahead and drop a sub, and that way you'll always be up to date on the latest episodes for this Soul Link Let's Play. And yeah. So, where we left off in the last episode, RG, we were right about to go into this forest, and we were about to catch another pair of Pokemon.
But before we get to our encounter, let's go ahead and go with our team recap.
Yeah, of course.
First up, we have our starter, the Loudred.
Yeah, and he's linked... Oh, yeah, what are his moves?
We have Pound, Uproar, Astonish, and our setup move of all setup moves, Howl.
That's it raises your attack by 1 stage?
Yes. And I was able to watch out of Chansey, man.
Yeah, you nailed that Chansey. But yeah, I've got a Tesla, the Lantern, which is rocking Bubble, Thunder Wave, and Supersonic. We're going for those para confusion hacks with Tesla, and it's been working out pretty nice, I must say. And my second Pokemon was Biceps the Geodude with Tackle Defense Mud Sport, and that is linked to a really cool Pokemon of RG's.
Geico, 15%, man, messed it up. 15 minutes can save you 15% or more on your Pokeballs.
Don't be an insurance salesman in your next life. Don't do it.
That didn't fit in the name thing, so I did have to just settle with Geico.
Yeah, the Geico 15% or more, because they 15. Yeah, that definitely wouldn't fit.
He is amazingly modest nature. That's so amazing. Moveset is a little but it's gonna get better. And last but not least, we have Cookie, the Manectric. And once again, we have Howl and Tackle.
Yeah, so all your whole team, including your Snubble, which is in the PC, it's just about making as much noise as possible. Like, I don't know about your dog, Cookie, but my mom's dog, like, whenever ambulances and stuff go by, she just screams for, like, the next 30 minutes, trying to, like, talk to the ambulance. You know, she hears the sirens, and she just screams, you know, let me sing the song of my people. It just goes non-stop. It's really pretty bad.
We were recording the last episode, and my mom and my brother were walking down the hall. And she's just going ballistic, and I'm here hoping it didn't get caught in the recording. So
I couldn't really make out much from my end, so it probably didn't make it into the recording.
All right.
But yeah, and just to recap my last Pokemon real quick, I've got J-Specs, the Parasect, with Scratch, Sunspore, and Poison Powder.
All right, so let's go ahead and get this encounter in which I have this encounter because he encountered the Kabuto last episode.
Oh, yes, that's true.
I'm going to see if I can't get this item, this hidden item first. And I got a Lax Instance. Okay,
so that'll pair really nicely with your Fuzzy Tail. Fuzzy Tail lets you flee, and Lax Incense, I think, lets you... it's slightly lower Suppose accuracy. It's okay, so it's different than what I thought. For some reason, I got it confused with Cleanse Tag, which I think repels wild Pokemon a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll let you encounter the thing.
Sorry, I'm taking up all your time going for another item. I know, I'm sorry.
That's no problem. I mean, you found an EXP share?
I just found the EXP share! Oh my gosh! Never mind, I'm giving that to Cookie.
Yeah, and I was gonna say, like, in Gen 3, it's actually not unfair. Because it's not like it gives extra XP to everything. It, you know, it just, it splits the XP with one person. Or between two Pokemon.
Cookie's stats are, like, not the stats, but the moves are just gross.
So at least Tackle, Howl, Thunder Wave, Leer.
She can sit back as we go for this next encounter. Don't want to battle you, dude. Okay, I'm just gonna go to the... Okay, there we go. There we go.
Ew! Wait, it's type locked. You don't have to get it. Wait, is that shiny?
No, it's regular, but I do still have to get it, though. It's just it won't be in the party.
Oh, okay. Alright, that stinks.
I mean, unless you get something like an Articuno, and
we're probably never gonna see whatever this is. It's Abra. Alright, so you might not be able to keep Smeargle anyway.
Alright, well, you can go ahead and throw your Pokeball just in case something happens to Loudred and Lantern, because Smeargle's not completely terrible.
By the way, I forgot to go back to the Pokemon Center to get more balls. Alright, it escaped. Alright. You don't get Smeargle. Sorry.
I'm bodying this Smeargle, guys.
Yeah. While you do that, let me go buy more Pokeballs.
Well, bodying in the best that Geico can do. All I can do is absorb this thing. And it's gonna absorb. It's gonna sketch absorb, so.
I'm not even sure where you can catch Smeargle in this game originally. Do you know?
I don't know. No, but like, I remember when Smeargle first came out, I loved Smeargle so much because I could never catch it. Then I finally got it in Gen 4, and I trained it up, and it was terrible.
Yeah, yeah, I've never used Smeargle in game. Like, I've used it competitive a couple of times as like a sticky web suicide lead.
Yeah.
It combos well with stuff like Mega Heracross and things like that.
Like, I was so disappointed. I thought I had the most amazing moveset of all time.
It can learn anything, guys! What's your favorite tier to play in Smogon? Or do you not play a lot of, Showdown?
I don't ladder a whole bunch. I guess you can say my favorite tier, though, would probably be OU, because that's what I'm usually in. Making sure that my teams are at least decent, and that, like, I can see the weaknesses with the teams I'm building for my league matches.
Gotcha.
But I'm not much for, like, I would say I wouldn't say I'm new to the competitive scene, because I've been competitive battling since, late 4th gen. But I'm new to the whole laddering type thing.
Yeah.
Like, I don't really do that. very often. So like people are talking about what works great in ladders and what doesn't, and I'm like, I have no clue.
So you probably don't have much of an opinion on the, oh shoot, that's a 4x super effective poison sting that lands the poison. That's actually bad. I don't have any more potions. Anyway, what was I saying? So you probably don't have an opinion then on like the Hoopa U suspect that's going on right now?
I mean, I have a slight opinion because I've used Hoopa Unbound in a league before, and it sucks in league format because it's too slow.
Oh shoot. Look what just popped up on my screen.
Hold up.
Hang on.
Oh. He's come for revenge, guys. I didn't pick him. I didn't pick my mascot, and now he's here to kill everyone.
Yeah.
Do you have Water Absorb?
I don't know. I haven't even looked, to be honest.
Oh man, I didn't even see what his next Pokemon is because I was paying attention to the Blastoise.
Oh, do you still have your set to shift style?
What?
Do you still have your battle style on shift?
Right. I didn't switch it. Okay, I'm gonna have to switch that.
Okay, I mean, no big deal. I was just wondering.
Right. I forgot that we did that when I had first messed up. And
oh, right, yeah, because you loaded the wrong ROM. Yeah, that's okay, though. It worked out for the best.
That did.
Yeah, so why do you say it's bad in counter team? Just because you can prepare for it?
Yeah, because it's so slow.
Yeah. Yeah, so that part of it stinks.
And its defense, it's special. It has good special defense, but its regular defense is so terrible that if you have a fast physical offensive mon, it's dead.
Yeah, that is true. The thing that for me it makes it. I mean, I haven't used it I have used it in League. I have a team right now with it, and actually everyone's really excited. If it gets banned, they're gonna take it off my team mid-season. But the thing that's nice about it is that it just, you know, the coverage options that it gets are so ridiculous. Like, you can have, like, the perfect moveset every week because you know exactly what your opponent's gonna bring. Like, yeah, the speed stinks, but there are things that you can do to mitigate that. Like, you can put a scarf on it if you want. You can run Trick Room. And there's lots of things that you can do to make it more viable.
I think putting a scarf on it makes it to where it can only use that one move, and as you said, it has that vast move pool. And I feel with the 80 speed, which isn't fast, but it's not slow either, I don't think it's super viable for the Trick Room teams, because it's still semi-fast.
I mean, if you go full speed investment, it's like relatively fast, but if you don't speed invest it, it could, you know, it's not as bad. But yeah, I see what you mean. It is a pretty limiting factor. Anyway, yeah, the role. I'm also, you know, I'm the league that I mostly put on YouTube is UBC, and I'm 2-2 in that league. But in this other league, I'm actually in a really nice spot. I'm 5-0, so it's pretty awesome.
Not bad.
Yeah, I'm pretty pleased with that. So I'm hoping that some of the run good from that league will carry over into UBC.
Yeah, man. I'm right now. I'm 1-2 in the UBC because I haven't battled. By the time this is up, he's either forfeited or we have battled. But right now we have not. And oh my gosh.
Oh man, that's great. I mean, it's obviously scary, but
I mean, it's almost.
Alright, thank goodness I've got this Petra Berry to cure this poisoning. Otherwise, I don't think I would have made it back to the Pokemon Center.
But like,
oh cool, I found a Great Ball on the ground.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah. It's interesting though, so you think Hoopa U is not that great in Counter League format. You and I have also talked off screen a little bit about a Pokemon like Mega Metagross, and you don't think Mega Metagross is as fantastic as people make it out to be.
Yeah, I don't think it's as fantastic because, honestly, I feel like there's more physical threats out there. The only thing that really makes Metagross, like, super scary is its decent speed and super high attack. But honestly, Mega Medicham hits harder than Mega Metagross.
It does, but Mega Medicham doesn't have the coverage of the speed that Metagross has.
And that's what I'm saying, is that it's just that slight speed difference, because Mega Metagross doesn't have that great of a coverage either.
It gets, like, all of the punches, plus it gets Meteor Mash, and Zen Headbutt, and Hammer Arm, and it can even run special moves, like Grass Knot.
Mega Medicham gets all the punches, and it gets Zen Headbutt, and it gets High Jump Kick. It just doesn't get Meteor Mash.
Right.
And the Mega Medicham special attack is not terrible.
It's like 80 or something like that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
and then, which do you think has the better typing?
I honestly think Mega Metagross has the better typing.
Yeah.
Even though most of the time I'll say Steel is not that good of an offensive typing, but paired with Psychic, it's a great offensive typing.
Yeah.
And I will say that while I just don't think it's as strong as people are saying it. Like I think they're overreacting a bit. It's still a beast in the Counter League format, and like if you don't prep for it, it's going to destroy you. Right. But I don't feel like it's as threatening as everyone says it is. Like, for example, they let in Landorus. That thing is more threatening than Metagross, in my opinion.
Yeah, and because yeah, that thing is just a lot stronger than Metagross. Or not a lot stronger, but it's a little stronger.
And it's got better type coverage, and I think it's even a little faster. Either that or
Landorus Incarnate's base 101.
Alright, 101. I was thinking of a different speed then. So is it? Does that mean it's slower than Thundurus and Tornadus then?
Thundurus Incarnate is base 111, Thundurus T is 101, and then Tornadus T is 121, but Tornadus Incarnate is 111.
So would that mean that Landorus Incarnate, is he slower?
Yeah, he's tied with Thundurus T, but he's slower than everything else.
I didn't know that.
Yep. And I mean, 101's not a bad speed tier.
It's not. Like, it's actually really good because it outspeeds all those 100 threats.
Yeah, there's a ton of those, obviously. I keep on running into Machamps. Calm down.
Well, I'm about to take on Team Magma.
Okay, cool. Yeah, go for it.
Alright, let's hope this works.
Is yours Magma or Aqua?
Mine would be Magma because I'm doing, no, mine's Aqua.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
My bad.
It's all good.
Like, I remember saying in the first episode I played through this so many times, but that was such a long time ago.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Like, I remember I was in the 5th or 6th grade, and I had moved out of my house, and I had left my Sapphire at the move, and I have not played this game since.
Wow. Yeah, I remember I played Ruby when that came out, and that was a lot of fun.
This is terrible for me.
Oh yeah, what do you switch into Kolava?
I mean, I have a paralyzed Loudred.
I raced back to the Pokemon Center. I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah, I saw.
Yeah, and I got an HP up, which is pretty cool.
I got a Sunstone.
I guess it's cool. It's not really that useful.
Well, I mean, if you find a Sunkern, I'm not trading it to you then.
I also, yeah, I think I'm gonna sell the HP up because that should give you like $4,900
I think it's
dollars or something.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money. That's more money than I've accumulated like in this game total.
I did that with my iron.
Yeah, I think that was smart. I think I should probably do that like now. But I'm just gonna keep moving forward because I've already raced back to town one time.
Right.
I'll just do it in the next town, and then I'll buy a ton of potions and stuff.
I'm actually going to go ahead and run back to town and see what route it is below Petalburg Woods.
It's 104.
104. So if I can remember that when I go out of Petalburg Woods, because I'm pretty sure it's not a different route, but just in case.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're the same, which is a little unfortunate. But before we go into like the Rustboro gym, we can like sneak towards the what's it called? Yeah, the Rustboro, the Rust Turf Tunnel, I think is what it's called.
Yeah, because it's between Rustboro and Verdant Turf.
Yeah, exactly. So I think we can do that. And then that way we'll have potentially a fourth Pokemon for the gym, because the last 3 encounters have not been fruitful for us. But we'll see. I would love it if I caught a Shroomish. Breloom is one of my favorite Pokemon.
Yeah, Breloom's amazing. I was testing out my team for the March Madness thing with my Fortress. And with the natural gift flying type. And it just completely blew the guy away.
Yeah, well, that's a little different because, I mean, when you're counter teaming, like, everything is so different.
Like, which made me realize Fortress is such an amazing Breloom check because it gets Overcoat to make it to where Spore doesn't affect it. And Breloom can't.
That is a very good point. I didn't think about that. Uh-oh, another Pokemon with confusion.
So, like, I am going to remember that the next time I am up against a Breloom.
Good.
I'm going to hopefully have a Fortress on my team, if it is League format.
Is it that Pokemon that you would draft in League format, you think? Fortress?
I don't know, like, Fortress... I think Fortress is the best Hazards Pokemon because it has access to the 3 hazards. 3 out of the 4 hazards, and it has Rapid Spin.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So, I mean, I could see it happening, but the fire weakness is just a bit much for me, man.
Yeah, and it's not like it's super fast and it can deal with that.
Ooh, I just got a Wiki Berry.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't realize there were so many hidden stuffs over there.
A held item that may restore HP, but may confuse.
Okay. If you use it out of battle, does it restore HP but not confuse?
I think so. Alright, yeah, it is Route 104. That sucks.
Yeah. I got a Metal Coat. Hopefully I find a Scyther. I know that there's a way to set up trades with the normal Pokemon Ruby and Pokemon Sapphire, but I don't know if it's going to work with the randomized version. I'll have to figure that out.
I mean, if we can, that would be great for your Graveler.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping. Because it just makes such a big difference, you know? Also, this Torkoal is setting up on me.
Oh, man.
Torkoal's not ground type, right? It's just fire.
It's just fire.
Yeah.
Mega Torkoal confirmed, though. Fire ground.
I mean, that's just a little redundant with Camerupt, right?
Yeah, that's true. And Primal Groudon.
And Primal Groudon. Yeah, Mega Camerupt is pretty close to Primal Groudon. It's like the only other fire ground type.
And, like, if Torkoal became a fire ground type, that would mean every fire type introduced in Hoenn other than the starter would be potentially fire ground.
Yeah. Oh, cool. I found a Smoochum. Obviously, I can't catch it, but I think it's cool. Yeah, I hope that whatever starters they come out with in Gen 7 have some unique typings.
I kind of want it to be counter typings.
Yeah,
Like,
so I kind of wish that they had done that in Gen 6 too, right? Because they have 2 super effective triangles, but they all go in the same direction.
Like, if they would have done it the other way, that would have been so amazing.
They would have been so much cooler.
To where the grass type could take on the fire type, and the water type could take on the grass type.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, they almost did that with Gen 4, because Torterra became a ground type, so it could hit the Infernape. And then Infernape being a fighting type could now hit Empoleon being a steel type, but Empoleon couldn't do anything to Torterra except for Drill Peck, but it wasn't stab. And I was so upset about that.
Yeah, that like it's tough because I've seen some videos about this. Like Pokemon put out a video talking about the starter triangles and stuff like that. I think Dark, Psychic, and Fighting is the only other like triangle that wouldn't also interfere with like the Fire, Water, Grass triangle. And I just found a second Metal Coat, by the way. I don't really understand, but whatever. And now here's a Tentacruel. I'm just gonna... No, I should fight it. Just because it's gonna be a lot of XP. It's gonna take forever, but it's okay.
So we may be in a little bit of danger.
Oh, really?
Absorb is doing nothing, and it just focus energied.
Oh, okay.
And is not going to take a hit.
No, he's not.
And Manectric isn't going to do anything to this thing, except for give it the Guts boost, which I don't want to do. How much does Pound do to you? Okay, never mind.
Crit does 7. Which is a lot, but it'll be okay.
I can get some of that back. Absorb. Arm Thrust, this is what I was worried about.
Oh yeah, if that crits, that's a little bit worse.
3.
I'm also like not paying attention at all to what's going on in my battle right now. I'm like at less than half health with my Tesla.
Alright, I think I can handle it though.
Okay, cool. Alright, so we're alright. But yeah, so if you tried to do like a Fairy Dragon Steel core in your starters, I don't think it would work out perfectly.
Right.
Because
I mean, with the dragon typing be there, dragon resists all the starter types. So it doesn't matter what mon you give it to, the dragon type will just ruin it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good point. Do I have anything to heal? You know, this whole time I've just been like clicking buttons. I had the yellow flute. I could have cured this confusion by now.
I thought you already used it on the Mr. Mime.
Yellow flute is a permanent item, I think.
Really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I don't think this Tentacruel has used a poison move yet, so I'm going to go into J-Specs. I think he just has Constrict. I could be completely wrong.
I think he may have Poison Sting.
Okay, if he has Poison Sting, it's going to do a lot.
Well, I mean, it's base 15 power.
Right, but it's 4 times effective, and it's not like I'm that strong.
I don't think so. Isn't it only super effective against grass?
Maybe you're right, I don't know. Oh, I keep on getting hurt in confusion. Oh, that did a lot. I did a lot to myself in confusion.
Parasect has a decent attack.
Alright, I feel like I've... Alright, he just went for Constrict again. Alright. Finally. Okay, I should have just run from this Tentacruel. The Tentacruel did a lot. And I didn't even get that much damage from it, or that much experience from it. And now I'm going to have a hard time getting past the rest of these trainers, unless there's someone who can heal inside of the flower shop.
Nah. I
I did
mean,
pick up an Oranberry.
yeah, I was gonna say that there's the Oranberry, and you're able to skip the trainers if you maneuver it right.
Okay, I'm gonna... Oh, I didn't maneuver it right. That didn't take very long. Yeah, I do think that we'll probably end up getting to... Oh, you're already in Rustboro, okay.
Well, that's great for a Nuzlocke.
A revive? Yeah, well, you can sell that too. That's not a bad amount of money.
I mean, true, and it's early game too, so that money's gonna really come in handy.
Yeah. Please don't get a burn. Okay, no burn. Yeah, I'm gonna have to dodge. Can you dodge the double trainers?
Yeah, they don't even talk to you.
Oh, okay, that's right. I forgot that they do that in this game.
I just got a Dragon Fang. Too bad I didn't pick up Kingdra.
Oh man, that would have been cool.
I just picked up a big pearl. I'm gonna be rolling in the dough.
Yeah, that's great. I mean, we're gonna need the Pokeballs, man.
And there's a Torchic. I wish I could have gotten that. That would have been a great encounter, but no, we had to get a Snubble instead.
Oh, is that on Route 104?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's a bummer. Oh, well, what are you gonna do?
And I just found a hard stone. But I don't have anything for that, because I don't have, you know, General.
Yeah, sorry. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna heal, and then I'm gonna...
Hey, are you here? Why do you exist? You see my screen?
Oh. That's still on Route 104?
Yeah. I could have Mr.
Watch out for Confusion, man. That Confusion did a lot of damage.
Mr. Mime's actually really strong.
Yeah. You know,
Like,
it's fully evolved, you know, so at this level, that's really scary.
Like, honestly, if it wasn't for the fact that Gardevoir completely outclasses it as a Psychic Fairy, it would be used a lot more.
Maybe.
Because, I mean, it's got a decent speed
Technician,
with...
Hidden Power, it's actually pretty good.
And it has a really good special attack and special defense.
Yeah, and it's pretty fast.
But Gardevoir just completely outclasses it, so...
Yeah. I know that Gardevoir is another one of those Pokemon that, like, you know, like, all, like, the casual people love or whatever. Like, it's kind of in the same class as, like, Charizard, I would say.
Yeah.
But I still really like it. It's just so cool. Plus, it's actually good, you know? Like, it'd be another thing if it's, like, people love Ambipom for some reason, but Ambipom sucks. But... Right?
Ambipom. You just have to know how to use it, man.
That's what everybody says, except that's not how it works.
It does damage. When you hit, that is.
Yeah, when you hit. Yeah, because, yeah, you were playing me today, and that Ambipom missed the double hit.
Yeah.
That was unfortunate.
And if it would have hit, there would have been a good chance of me killing because of, you know, Technician being a thing.
Yeah.
And there's also Technician Fake Out, which is also stab.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
I mean, I'm not saying it's great, but I'm saying it's not bad.
Yeah. Okay.
But, yeah, I get where you're coming from. A lot of the really, really liked Pokemon are just terrible. Like, Charizard, I'm going to say this straight out, without Mega Evolving, is terrible.
Yeah, I don't think anyone would argue with you about that.
Blaziken, I honestly just don't like Blaziken. I really don't. I think it's got a cool design, but I don't like Blaziken.
Gotcha. Do you think this Cradily has suction cups?
Probably.
Okay, well, I'm gonna have a hard time killing it then. Oh shoot, it has acid.
Ooh.
And it just went for Ingrain. But I think it takes more damage from poison than it gains back with Ingrain. Right,
Yeah, I think so. I think poison does 12%, and if I remember right, Ingrain gives you back 10%.
Oh really? That's kind of random. Oh well. Yeah, so I'm gonna battle the double trainers, and then that's probably a good place to call it for this episode.
All right. I was gonna call it after this battle, but yeah, we can do the double. You can do the double battle.
Who were you gonna battle?
I'm just running around right now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, so we can still call it after this, and I can do the double battle in the next episode, whatever you think's best.
No, it's okay. Like double battles are a blast for me, man.
Yeah.
I just got a water stone.
Nice. Good thing you have nothing to use it on.
I'm gonna get that shelter. Just watch. We won't be able to use it, but I'm gonna get it.
Does suction cups give you a special attack boost?
I don't think so. I think suction cups is to where
Do you gain HP?
it's where you can't lose your held item or you can't be pushed out, like Whirlwinded or Roared.
Okay, what's the ability that Cradley has that... I mean, I can just look this up. I don't have to guess.
I mean, it has Water Absorb.
Okay, that's what yeah. Is that its main ability?
I think it's one of its main abilities.
Gen 3 ability.
Here we go, CJ, just looking it up.
Yep, sorry. Cradley. Storm Drain is the ability that it gets. Okay. I knew it was something like that.
Alright, and then Storm Drain just makes it to where, like, it brings in the water, right?
Storm Drain, it's a special attack boost, I'm pretty sure. For getting hit by a water attack.
I don't think so.
Because that's the ability that Gastrodon has. And I'm pretty positive that that's what happens with Gastrodon. But yeah, you're right. Suction Cups is just the one where, like, you can't have its item knocked off. I don't think you can Whirlwind it out. And it also has that fishing benefit where, like, you always catch a Pokemon, or you catch the same Pokemon whenever you fish, or something like that.
But, like, I don't know. I've always been messed up with Storm Drain because of Mystery Dungeon, because they do it differently in Mystery Dungeon than the actual games.
Oh, really?
So
I never played that.
Like, that's the one ability, like, people ask me about, and I'm like, I think they're just...
I think we lost RG. So we'll cut real quick, and we'll see him come back in a second. Okay, guys, I want to apologize for a little technical difficulty that we're having. RG's webcam is giving him some problems, and so his Skype. So we are going to end the episode here, but I do want to, you know, obviously encourage you guys to like this video. Make sure that if you're not already subscribed to RG, go ahead and do so. And please do also check out my channel. That way you can catch up the next episode, episode 4. And if you want to be up to date on all the episodes for this Let's Play, go ahead and subscribe to my channel.